the creative process is so important for every single person, whether, as I mentioned, whether you have an artistic talent or not, just to create is important.
Welcome back to Live at the Hive. I'm your host, Janice Jokkel, and I am so excited for you to meet our next guest today. She is truly the epitome of what's called a community connector here in Medina County, the most giving person I think I've ever met. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
What do you do? Tell us. I love your business, so tell us what you do.
Thank you so much. Thank you. My name's Amanda Hudak, and I own All Fired Up on the Medina Square. It's a paint-your-own pottery studio. We're celebrating 25 years in business this year.
So you did not birth this business, you bought the business.
Correct.
But why?
I came in shortly after they opened in 1999 to run the business for them. It just made sense since I was so invested in the business, and it was my baby as well, for me to buy the business and make sure to continue it going.
Oh, so they birthed the business 25 years ago, and when did you buy it? How many years into the business before you bought it?
I've owned the business for 18 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've been there for 23 years.
Okay, good. So what do you love the most about what you do?
The making memories, working with people, the relationships that I have built. I think that's my favorite.
So we have something behind us, which I'm super excited to talk about, is a priceless piece that can be out every year, all year, not all year, but every year in a family. So what do you got behind you?
Yeah, so handprint footprint artwork is super popular for us and super meaningful for me. I mean, there's nothing better. I still have a cup of coffee in the morning that will have one of my children's handprints on it.
Yep.
I mean, they're priceless. They're forever keepsakes.
Yeah, every room at the Jokkel household has All Fired Up in it.
I love that.
A vase, a cup, a plate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. And those are they're priceless. So not only are you making memories when you come in the studio, but then you have a keepsake.
Right. And you're gearing up for the holidays.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what makes your space the most unique space for a family to come and make memories.
Sure, and it's not just for families.
Yeah,
This is great for families to come and make memories. Perhaps you have a tradition of making an ornament each year. That has been something my kids have done. My entire Christmas tree is all fired up ornaments, as well as I believe my parents. Yeah. But yes, of course, the keepsakes that you can create with the handprint footprint artwork. Yeah. But family gatherings are very popular around the holidays, but also have fun with ladies' night out.
Yeah.
With your girlfriends, coworkers, team building events.
Yep.
All of that.
And birthday parties.
Birthday parties, absolutely. Or enjoying a workshop and learning new techniques.
So let's talk about that. So what is it? I know that you have a lot to offer. People can come in, do it yourself. They paint it, you fire it. They come back a week later to pick it up. But talk about the education piece, because you do a lot of education in your studio.
We do. We do offer classes probably 1 or 2 times a week. Those are classes in which you'll receive step-by-step instruction. And like I mentioned, you're learning new techniques. And then you can apply those other times you come in not with a class and you feel like you have a little inside scoop. You know how to maybe create a little easier. Learn to cheat a little bit. Everybody likes
that would be me.
But even without a class, we always offer stamps and stencils, things like that to kind of help. You do not have to have an artistic bone in your body to enjoy painting at All Fired Up.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, my daughter was privileged and honored to have you as her leader for a short time, and she raved about just the environment that you create, not just for the customers coming in, but for your staff. Yeah. It's definitely a place that you've breeded a really healthy culture. So I thank you from a mom standpoint for having as an employee.
And as a mom, I want that for my kids, you know, and I think back to being a teenager myself and my first job, and that is important to me, that I have a good relationship with employees for sure, and that they also have a good experience for their first job.
Yep.
Yes, I have a great staff, and I've had great staff over the years, because obviously too, it's a lot of high school students, college students.
Right.
So mine only have them for 2 years.
Yeah.
But I enjoy that, and I create a relationship with them, and that's important to me as well.
Yeah. Well, we end our show with words of wisdom. And so not only are you just an amazing businesswoman in this community, you give back, but you always have just a soft, tender heart for a lot of people. So share with us some words of wisdom, whether it be business, personal, doesn't matter.
I think I'm going to go back with thinking about the creative process and how important that is. So again, business for me, doing handprint and footprint keepsakes like we spoke about, or creating memories with family is important. But I also think to remember how important the creative process is for everybody. And this ties back to my background. I have a degree in art therapy. And just the creative process is so important for every single person, whether, as I mentioned, whether you have an artistic talent or not, just to create is important. So I think a lot of people come into the business and feel that almost like therapeutic benefit of just coming in, relaxing, and painting. And really enjoying the process more so than even the finished product.
Just that quiet time.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, we have a lot of all fired up product in our house, and it was before my daughter worked for you and after our daughter worked for you.
That.
And it was a bonding moment that we just needed in our family. So I agree with that. Art can be a therapy, and it can be just very therapeutic to be able to get that outlet.
We all need to have a little bit of fun and relax.
Yeah. And you definitely have your shop is that way. So
Thank you.
It's very welcoming and very conducive for that. So
yeah, I love that.
Thank you. I know you're so busy and ramping up for the holidays and need to open your store here shortly, but thank you for coming in. I wanted to honor you because you've been in business 25 years and you have been an icon in Medina County and always giving back. And so I wanted people to know who you were. So
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming out. So thank you for, we have a lot of thank yous going on right now. Thank you as the viewer. Thank you as the viewer to choose to tune in to the Live at the Hive. Until next time, until we have our next community connector here in Medina County, we appreciate you. You can view us at community330.com. We are so appreciative to Armstrong for allowing us to have this platform to shine a spotlight on our community connectors. Until next time, toodles.
Armstrong is proud to support the community and local businesses. As an Armstrong Business Solutions customer, the team at the Biz Hive supports their community through Armstrong's high-speed internet connection and reliable service. Watch Armstrong Neighborhood Channel on Channel 100 or visit Armstrong Neighborhood Channel on YouTube.